Types of references in Excel. There are three types of references: relative reference, absolute reference, and in a relative reference, when we copy a formula from one cell and paste it into another cell, the cell references change automatically according to the new position. In an absolute reference, the formula remains fixed when copied to another cell, whereas in a reference, either the row or the column remains fixed. To log a row or a column, in references we use a dollar sign. In relative reference, here in A1 there is no dollar sign, so nothing is fixed. Neither the row nor the column is logged. In absolute reference, everything is logged. $A, $1. Column and the row both are logged. In mixed reference, either the column or the row will be logged. In $A1, column is logged, whereas $1, the row is logged. I just wrote a formula in B1 cell. I simply referred the value in A1 here. I am copying it vertically in different rows. The formula is changing from A1 to A2, A3 and so on. If I copy the formula in different columns, A1 will change to B1, C1, D1, E1 and so on. When we copy A1 in different cells, based on the position, the formula will change. This is relative reference. This is absolute reference. Both the column and the row are fixed or logged. If I copy this $A, $1 in different rows, there won't be any changes. The same way when you copy in different columns, there won't be any changes. Irrespective of the position, the value of that formula will not change. Absolute reference remains fixed when copied. This is mixed reference. I am first freezing or locking the row. $1 is locking the row. When I copy this in different columns, columns are changing. Row is fixed. When I am copying the same thing in different rows, we are in the same column, so there is no much change here. When we copy $1 in different cells, row is everywhere fixed. There is no change in the row $1. Only in the changes happen only in the column and based on the position. Similarly, if I freeze a column, rows will change, not the column. When I paste this in all the cells, you will see everywhere column A is fixed and row keeps changing based on the position. So in a mixed reference, either the row or the column remains fixed. Here is a simple example. I want to say create multiples of 5. So here is the formula in the C column, A1 into B1. When I applied autofill, relative reference got applied and the system will take the relative values. We will be getting the answer. When I want the multiples of 5, instead of me repeating that 5 many times in B column, I'll put that 5 at one cell and I'll freeze that cell. In the formula you can observe A1 into $B, $1. That means that B1 cell is now fixed. So whenever we copy it in different cells, that cell value will not change. So we'll get the right answer. Whenever we copy the formulas vertically, that means in different rows, column will never change. I can as well write the same formula this way. This also works fine. If I want the multiples of 5 horizontally, and if I write the formula like this, if I am using relative reference, system may not give me the right answers. because I did not freeze the cell value 5. A2 I did not freeze it. So it is changing everywhere, giving me the wrong answer. Here I need to freeze A2 cell. I'll get the right answer. Here if you observe, I need not freeze the row number. Whenever we copy the cells horizontally, that means in different columns, will be in the same row. So we need not fix or log the row. We are already in the same row. So if you can freeze only that column will be enough. $A2. When you copy it to the right side, will be in the same row. So no need of putting a dollar sign before 2. Yes, got the answer. Let us try here mixed reference. I want to fill this multiplication table. So I'll be writing here B1 into A2. 2 into 2, I should get here 4. When I copy it in different columns, here I need to freeze A2. Whenever we copy the formulas horizontally, that is in different columns, we need not freeze the row. So I am applying dollar sign only before A, only for the column. So it has to now give me the right answer. Yes, got the right answer. Now I'll copy the same formula vertically, that is in different rows. It is going wrong. I need to now log B1 cell. Whenever I copy the formulas vertically, that means in different columns, I need not freeze the column. Freezing the row will be enough. Now this should give me the right answer. Yes, this is working. I'll copy the same formula for the entire table. This is giving the right answer. This is all about mixed reference. Once you start practicing, it will be easy. All the best. Thank you.